The Mega Knight, guys, is officially back and better than it's ever been. Now, I know for you mid-ladder players watching the video, a lot of you guys might be thinking, what do you mean it's back? It's never left. What I mean is, there's twice the amount of people now using the Evolved Mega Knight compared to the Evolved P.E.K.K.A. inside of the top 200. That is right, guys. A lot of people using P.E.K.K.A. have swapped to Mega Knight after the really large nerf that the Evolved P.E.K.K.A. has gotten. The Mega Knight is by far the better option. Now, if you're someone that used P.E.K.K.A., you don't have to worry that much because a lot of the cards in Mega Knight are similar to the ones in P.E.K.K.A. Of course, you have the spells that you can use in both, like the Lightning and the Snowball. You also have the Royal Ghost and the Bandit that you can use for pressuring if you want as well. And as far as the evolution, the Evolved Lumberjack, of course, going to be very, very broken. But if you do not have that, the Evo Snowball, of course, is going to be an option you can use as well. But just keep in mind, the Evo Snowball is kind of dog water compared to the Evo Lumberjack. The Evo Lumberjack's still pretty good for some reason, even though it got that pretty big nerf where you can't use the rage to extend the life. But because of that, a lot of the decks that you see the Lumberjack in no longer have the rage spell. Now, you guys might be wondering, okay, well, why is the Dagger Duchess in this deck? The Dagger Duchess is kind of a controversial tower troop. I notice a lot of casuals don't think of it as being that good, but the reason why the Dagger Duchess is good in this type of deck is because, as you guys can see, in this deck, I don't have the arrows or the log, and we're against log bait right now, which exactly proves my point. You have the luxury of ignoring the Goblin Barrel sometimes when you have the Dagger Duchess, and when you don't have arrows or log in your deck, especially in this current meta, you're really gonna kind of need to use the Duchess, especially when you're running a bridge spam deck like this, and the Queen is not gonna, actually, it does take that out. We could actually send in the Ram Rider here while the Duchess isn't completely charged up yet, and I don't think he's back to a cannon yet. He is not. As you can see, the Ram Rider gets a really nice connection over there, and we're off to a really nice start in this match. So we'll just cycle Lumberjack here. It's just going to be the regular version. We're almost at the point where we could kind of lightning cycle, I feel like. We could just get an E-Spirit going here, and then a Ghost, and that's going to be adequate for that. And then I'd say let's just get the Queen going in the back for the 3-card cycle, and then maybe we could go in here. I mean, we probably just, okay, let's just actually snowball this, and then get a Lumberjack this lane just to be safe, because the Duchess is going to run out of ammo, and at this point, we just need a couple Lightnings or one more Ram Rider connection, and we're pretty much in the clear here. Kind of a bad Dark Goblin by him. It's just going to get sniped by the Queen, and the Queen's not even going to die because the Dark Goblin didn't get enough shots on her. He is going to go in for that cannon, so we can send in the Ram Rider here. I think he will be able to stop it, maybe? No, he actually does not, so that is going to be a very, very nice win here. He even gives us the well played. Guess we'll give him the good game, why not? And yeah, that's going to be game number 1 relatively easily. He just played a Princess Ren to the Lumberjack. He knew it was over. So yeah, that match really showcases why you have the Dagger Duchess, because bait is just going to give you trouble if you don't have it. I'm telling you, you're just better off using the Duchess. Maybe the Duchess, sure, sometimes can be worse against beatdown, but guys, the Evolved Mega Knight, you can think of it as the Evolved P.E.K.K.A. in a way. I mean, it literally is a beatdown killer. It constantly knocks the golem back, or the giant, whatever it is. Pretty much when you have the Evo Mega Knight down, nothing is really getting past it. So we can just cycle a snowball here and see what this guy wants to do. If he's not going to do anything, then we can keep playing stuff, because to be honest, I mean, this deck does really thrive in single elixir, I feel like, especially when you have the Duchess, because the thing to remember is the Duchess gets worse as the match progresses. It's the worst in triple elixir without a doubt, but it's the most broken in single elixir. So it's very dependent on the stage you're in the match. So the Queen ability there is going to be really nice. On top of that cannon cart, we can go ahead and just Lumberjack, and it looks like we're against a very similar deck. So again, really proving the point of why you really want to have the Duchess, and he is going to go in for a Gobstein, so we can get a Mega Knight going. I wonder if it would have been a little better to go in for a Lightning instead, but I feel like you got to be really cautious how you use your Lightning, especially in single, and if I used it, this might have been a problem here. So this guy, way different bait deck here. Of course, he's got the Gob Barrel too, most likely, just like that other guy did, but as you can see, he does have the recruits, so this is going to be pretty annoying, I'm not going to lie. He did just use a cannon there, though. We could potentially try to go in, especially if he overcommits on this Mega Knight. He isn't, though. He is going to let it jump as well as get a hit. But you know what we're going to do? We're going to send in the Evo Lumberjack and then go for the Ramrider as well because his cannon is out of cycle. I feel like his rotation overall is pretty bad at the moment, and that is going to connect, and look at that. The Dark Goblin is also pretty much going to get taken out. It almost does, and we're in a really good spot now at this point because we took back the lead, and I also think elixir-wise, we're probably decent as well. I think we could probably just get a queen going in the back for the 3-card cycle, and then depending on what he does, we could go for a Mega Knight in front. I think I'm just going to go ahead and snowball this, actually, and then let's go for our Mega Knight now. We have Lightning at the ready. There it is for that Gobstein. Lightning, a very good spell because obviously there's still a lot of people using the Gobstein even after. Oh, does that hit the it does. Wait, wow, okay, that actually kind of sucked for me. I thought it was going to be good, but that was actually kind of bad, so that's not good. We got to be careful here. Got to go East Spirit. Okay, we got to get a snowball going here, and I think we're okay unless he just like spams and goes all in. That dock is pretty much getting dealt with. Okay, yeah, I think we're fine. Let's maybe, okay, let's get a queen going in the back this lane. That got a little bit dicey, but I think we should be okay. Maybe Mega Knight in the left here, and then we still have our Ghost for Splash in the right lane if we need it. So you want to make sure you're being very cautious how you're using your Splash stuff, especially in this type of matchup where you're really going to benefit from it. So let's see. We could potentially try to go in here. This could be a nice Lightning for us. And then let's actually, okay, that did get taken out pretty much, so that's fine. He pops that. Let's just go for Lumberjack here. I'm kind of waiting for the ability to expire a little bit. And then this kind of got, wait, is that going to charge? Oh my goodness, that was nice. Let's go. Ramrider's still really good, even after the nerf she ended up getting. And you can see he's laughing, having the time of his life. I'm glad he's still feeling good after that loss. I know that Ramrider connecting was, whew, must have been pretty frustrating. So here we go. We're against Hawkeye here. Let's see what this guy's running and see if we can get a third win in a row here. So we got the Ghost, we got the Lumberjack. If we're against a Baity deck again, that would just be kind of crazy and really go to show how good Bait is at the moment. I think we'll just cycle a Ghost here, and then from there, see what he wants to do. So let's see. He's going to go for a Bar Barrel. Okay, so definitely a more expensive deck this time around for sure. When we see the Barbarian Barrel, you can think it's probably going to be Control or... Okay, so he's got a Lumberjack. We could potentially go Ramrider here. It's a little bit aggressive, but I think it's a fine play, and we'll get a Snowball going as well. He does have a... Ooh, he's got an E-Wiz, which I feel like is a bit unfortunate because that is going to be really nice against the... Well, that's going to be great. Okay, the queen is going to deal with that loon, okay? So, I mean, we defended. The issue is we only have one air counter. We only have queen for the balloon. So, I feel like we actually got to be kind of aggressive. We got to keep him on his toes so he's not able to pressure us with the loons often. We maybe got to try to block the bridge, but this could be a little tricky. I mean, I think Lava you actually have a higher chance against than Balloon Cycle just because Lava is easier to outcycle and you can apply pressure really easily. But I just don't know all his... Okay, so he's got the Hunter. Let's maybe go Mega Knight here in this lane and then see what he wants to do. We do also have the Ramrider. We can... Ooh, he's got the Mega Knight as well. So even if we end up losing here, we're at least losing to Mega Knight, right? So that's going to jump and... that did get pooled, which is kind of annoying. Maybe a Snowball here could be good to try to get that kind of taken care of a bit. He's actually going to go in for that. We need to watch out here. Pull that backwards, and yeah, that's problematic. I actually don't know if there's anything we can do about that. Oh gosh, it did expire finally, but yeah, that was not good. I'm just going to cycle a Ghost in the back other lane and then see what he wants to do. I'll probably go Mega Knight here. This is not a good spot, though, to be real. Okay, I was ready to block if he wanted to support his balloon with something. I think he doesn't have a way. The one thing I got going for me is I don't think he has a way of taking out my queen. I could be wrong, though. This could be a nice Lightning. Let's go for it. Yeah, nice. We do pretty much hit everything we need, I suppose. Let's actually go ahead and pop the queen ability here. That we're going to kind of need it. And then I guess go for our Lumberjack. If he does decide to go Balloon, we have the Ramrider readily available. But I don't know if we're going to be able to defend. Let's see. Okay, he is going to go for that. Like, I guess we could go for our own Mega Knight. And then maybe we want to, again, just like Lightning this. I mean, I guess that's fine, sort of. We got to get that to die, and he still has that up. Okay, let's see. That was kind of... I guess we can defend this. I guess that's kind of okay. I don't know how we're going to break through, though, to be real. Fireball doesn't kill that, but... I don't know. Let's try to go Lumberjack here. Maybe we could protect this queen, potentially. What is he going to do? E-Wiz. Okay, that gets kind of dealt with. Oh, I was trying to predict... That didn't work. I was trying to predict a fisherman. That wasn't... I'm panicking, I'm panicking, I'm panicking. I don't think that was good. Okay, we'll go queen. Probably want to pop the ability. Oh, he can just fireball cycle. We're actually cooked. Oh, this is our last chance, actually. Like, we're pretty much cooked. He just has to cycle back to another fireball. We're out of time. Yeah, he just goes Mega Knight here. Yeah. He kind of misplayed it. I don't think it mattered. Well, yeah. We get one more. It's not gonna do it. He just fireballs. Yeah, it's game. Good game. Yeah, who's just gonna cycle back to a fireball? Ah, that's tough, man. Tough. Good game at least. And that's going to be it for the video. We won 2, lost 1. Not bad, I would say. Positive win rate. If you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to give it a like and subscribe if you guys are not subscribed already. You can use creator code BOSS to support me in any Supercell game. Thanks again. Until next time, guys.